Hello, guys. It's Kap. But Kap and X Drive. Anyway, this is my segment, Nightcaps with Kap. It's Today is a very frustrating day. Um, I just got hired 5 days ago, 7 days ago. I'm trying to my best, to do whatever the company needs. Been trying to lessen their cost with the materials that we were going to use. And, I've been doing a lot of research, with regards to the job, to the to the tech equipment that we were supposed to use because um, despite hiring me, they didn't have a phone dialer to use just yet, so they left me the responsibility of choosing the most efficient and cheapest alternative for them. Now, these employers of mine were two old-fashioned black women. Um, they were nice. They were nice at the start, but just because of a complication of you know how technical sometimes an email address is. Sometimes it logs you off. Sometimes you know you just get surprised that your account's been recovered and you have no idea why, and then you realize that there's like three people controlling your work email account. And you know so anyway, these two black women, I guess they're a little bit narrow minded, and instead of seeing the situation as a confusion with a login, because I was always getting kicked out. And as an employee, I can't afford to be kicked out of my own email, because how would I be informed, right? So I was doing everything I can. I was trying to recover the account, and uh, they still blame it on me. They still blame it on me that they were saying that that I was trying to get full access of the phone dialer that they purchased, that was put under the email address that I use for work. Well, the thing is, if that's what they do, if that's what they did, then naturally all emails from that company would go directly to me and not to them. And they were saying that that I did something, that for me to be able to take full control and access of the system, which is What would that do for me, right? What would that do for me? That's for the office. All it can do for me is to dial outside and dial outside of the Philippines and just execute the job that they were asking me to do. And then what's worse is about 10:36 in the evening. Um, my wife requested me to send her some pics that were saved in my Google Cloud. So I downloaded it and then I sent it to WhatsApp, not knowing that sometimes I get confused. I sent it to my employer's chat box, which they say that they don't tolerate shady shady operations like that. And they must have thought that I'm running some kind of uh, I don't know, like prostitution ring or something. Fuck them. But I tried to explain them that, hey, that's my wife. That's my wife. I mean, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, she's just pretty and gorgeous enough for you to think that that um, she want to be bargained for. But it's not. That's not the case. I was sending her pictures of her through through my computer because she was she really wanted to try and help me, produce produce money and help the family in the financial aspect. But then these two idiot black women, just too shallow minded. And instead of taking accountability that they must have done something wrong with applying for the fucking phone dialer, they blame it on me. I was really hoping to get that job because I I saw that it was a job that could be fulfilling, where I can help a lot of people on a daily basis. And it's gone. So now I'm back to square one, sending out resumes again. Um, well, if you guys have a job that you can offer me that pays well enough, and I know I can do, then just let me know. I'm a sales professional, but I'm a sales professional all throughout my career, and I've done customer care, I've done appointment setting, and yeah, and preferably I would like to work from home. You know, so if you have some opportunities like that, let me know, and let's see if we can collaborate. Uh, yeah, I mean, these are the challenges of a recovering drug addict. It's sometimes it's lack of education. Sometimes it's lack of trust. Sometimes you're just too old to be applying. Sometimes sometimes it's lack of confidence, but that's not my problem. Um, my problem is just something along the way fucks up. I know I can do the job. I can do the job definitely. It keeps happening. Well, maybe it's just really hard to start a working relationship with foreign customers. Maybe you really have to stay with them for at least about a couple of months, 3 months, for them to be able to to realize that it's not easy to just let go of you. But I'm not giving up. You know, I still keep fighting. I have a family to provide for, and I'm sure God's with me. God's probably teaching me that not everything is up for grabs. Sometimes you gotta choose your sometimes you gotta choose your battles too, and maybe I should. But sometimes it's hard to choose your opportunities you know when you're kind of in a desperate situation. Yeah, yeah. I believe God provides, God teaches in His own time. Yeah. Anyway, I'm happy that my baby girl's starting to smile a lot. When she sees my face smiling, she does the same, and it really makes me happy. Mhm. Other than that, past 3 days, my wife and I have been through a lot of misunderstandings. So when she slept yesterday, I wrote her a long message that included everything, and everything she has to understand about me, everything she has to understand about the relationship, and um, it went well. It went well. When she woke up, she told me, "Hey, I read your message, and I appreciate it, and I hope that from then on, everything will be fine." Uh, I'm still hoping that this vlog will go somewhere. Um, Maybe the next few days we'll start the topics and the copings again, but. Right now, I'm just ending up with doing this nightcap with Cap because um, I am alone. I am alone right now, and you in the wee hours of the morning, and a lot of thoughts have been rushing in. I just got terminated, and no family to feed, no support, but I can do this. I can do this. God said I can do this. So anyway, if you are just like me, a recovering addict, struggling to get a job or the opportunity that you need to, you know, take it from me. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. And it might drive you to relapse, but don't. Because once you relapse, having to throw away your life the second, the third time would be harder to regain than that of the first time or the second time. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. You get terminated, you keep trying. You get hired, then that's an achievement. If you can't stay, then maybe it's not for you. If it lasts long enough, and maybe God seeing that that this thing is working out well for you, and not only for you, might be working well for your character also, spirituality. I'm not particularly sad right now. I'm just a little frustrated because since December I've already gotten like 7 job offers that didn't work out. But I don't give up because with every job offer that I've failed, I've learned something. I've learned something that that I can add on to the next application that I'm going to do. So laban lang, laban lang. I just wish I was, I just wish I was way younger, like 30 years old. So uh, I'd have more edge than that of my competition, and I'd have more energy to do this. But it's also good that at this age I've got the wisdom to to answer the right things. I have the wisdom to let them know that I'm not just looking for a job that that offers financial compensation. I'm looking for a job that that allows me to be fulfilled during my day. To be able to help people. And sadly, that job with the niggers, was one of those. But I don't know. Two old-fashioned black women that can't understand tech. You know, um, I guess I have been on the losing end right from the start because they probably don't know anything, and if things start to go fuck up, I'm the one that's gonna be blamed, and that's what happened. So anyway, sa mga nag-addict pa dyan, tama na. You know, find something to live for. Try to be productive. Yung pagtira nyo, yun lang yan. Kukulti lang ka to. Sarap ng pumatot, pero putang na. Yun lang gagawin mo buong araw. nag-entaito ka pa, diba? So, ayun, um, good night. And actually, before starting this live, I've sent out about 10 applications. So hopefully, one to three of them offers to give me an interview tomorrow, and by the week, by the start of the week, you know, I'd be earning again. Please pray for me. Thank you guys. God bless.